I started working at an old dental clinic downtown, a place full of history and whispers. The building creaked with age and the equipment looked decades old. But the strangest thing was the dental chair in the back room, an antique piece with cracked leather and rusty metal, unlike any chair I'd ever seen. The dentist before me warned me never to use it. "That chair has a history," he said, voice low. "Patients who sit there don't come back the same. Some don't come back at all." I laughed it off as superstition. But then one night, a patient arrived late. An elderly man with trembling hands and a nervous smile. The regular chairs were all occupied, so I had no choice but to seat him in the cursed chair. As I prepared my tools, I noticed the man's smile never wavered. It was fixed, wide, and unsettling. He didn't blink much either, just stared straight ahead. The moment I started the exam, the lights flickered. The room grew cold and the chair seemed to hum beneath him. His grin stretched wider, almost impossibly so, revealing teeth that gleamed unnaturally bright. Suddenly, the man's eyes rolled back and he slumped in the chair. I panicked and tried to help, but he was gone, vanished without a trace. The next day, I asked around. The staff whispered about the chair's curse. Every patient who sat there either disappeared or returned with perfect teeth but empty, soulless eyes and a smile that never left their face. I saw it myself. A young woman came in complaining of a toothache. After sitting in that chair, she left with a flawless smile, but her eyes were glassy, distant, like she was no longer herself. I tried to avoid using the chair, but it seemed to call me. At night, I'd hear faint creaks and soft laughter echoing from the room. Sometimes I'd catch a glimpse of that wide, eerie smile reflected in the cracked leather. One evening, curiosity got the better of me. I sat down in the chair. The moment I did, a cold grip wrapped around my heart. The lights dimmed and I felt my smile stretch uncontrollably. My reflection in the window showed a face I didn't recognize, wide, unnatural, and empty. I scrambled up, terrified. I knew then the truth. That chair wasn't just cursed, it was alive, feeding on smiles, trapping souls in its grip. If you ever find yourself in an old dental clinic and see a worn-out chair with cracked leather, don't sit down. Because once you do, you might never leave. And your smile, it'll be the last thing anyone ever forgets.